I don't have it exactly clean. Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. If you're catching this video on the replay, definitely let me know down below that you caught this on the replay. I'm really enjoying just knowing who's able to catch the videos and, you know, at a later date. I sincerely appreciate it. As promised, I am going live to go over my top 5 high-end and my top 5 drugstore. Some of these will come as no surprise to you all, but it might be a slight change here in a little bit, but we'll get to that. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, why not? We have fun over here. As you can tell, I'm a 50-year-old African-American woman who loves color. I love to play in color. I know it kind of, you know, it's an attention getter, but I don't do it for that. I actually do nails as well, so that's one reason why I kind of am just a lover of all things colorful, and really just kind of pushing the boundaries of what makeup you can do according to what society says we're supposed to be doing. But none of that applies. It's you do your makeup how you want to do it. And I just hope that you find this channel just as enjoyable as I do. So with that being said, I'm going to go. These really are, they're not really in any particular order. We're just going to start off with top 5 high end, and then we'll just kind of do an honorable mention on each one. I think that's the way I'm gonna play it. So the first one is you guys know I love really all things makeup. I'm not partial to any part. I love the eyeshadow, the skin, the complexion, the lips. The don't think I don't like probably is the eyebrows, you know, because it's hard to get those twins. They always end up being sisters, but that's okay. So really, this is in no particular order. Yes, this is the Wahala 2 palette on my eyes. Yes. So yeah, we had to give it a little sparkle for today. Why not? Go to the grocery store, child. That's what I did. I had to pick up some groceries. I'm gonna try to cook a little New Year's Day dinner or something. I wanted some greens, and we didn't have any at Christmas, so I just thought I would do that. And to me, that's not hard work. So anyway, let's get started. The first one I pulled out, like I said, no particular order. They all serve a different purpose. So if you have foundations for your daily wear and for special occasions, for the summer, the winter, melanin popping skin, doesn't always have to switch it up like that, because we pretty much are popping all the time, unless you kind of get a little bit darker in the summertime. Then you may need to get a summer foundation, but pretty much I can use my foundations year round. And I'm trying not to hoard foundation, because you don't want it to go bad and you not be able to use it. So for the next year, unless it's just something groundbreaking, I think I'm just going to try to use up the foundations I have, and just go from there. And then just kind of start really just keeping into the spirit of what I like for a foundation to do. Lately here, foundations have really surprised me, a lot of them. So with that being said, the first one I'm gonna pull out is my girl, Pat McGrath. Oh, you guys, I don't know. This is just a special foundation, and I don't know, I just felt like, because I had seen the reviews and it took me a minute to purchase it, plus the price and everything, but I've paid that for another foundation. So that's why I was like, let me stop. I want to see what this does for my skin, and that's gonna be key. Sometimes you may have to purchase things despite what the reviews say, because they told, oh, well, a lot of people are like, it's no coverage or it's light coverage, and I was like, huh? What? Hey, Stephanie. I was so confused. I was like, this has great coverage. Now, one thing you will have to do when you're kind of doing your foundations, you may have to do different tools. Now this one does apply better with a brush as far as coverage, so you don't have to use a lot of the product if you use the right tool. So this one, I would say, if you're interested in this foundation, it's a beautiful finish. It feels like you have absolutely nothing on your skin. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing makeup. You know how sometimes you could put on a foundation, it's just so cakey, and you automatically know that your skin is starting to tighten. Oh, thank you. This is definitely not that fine. To me, it gives you a great amount of coverage, and it wears really well. Like if you just want to feel extra special, I think that this foundation gets you there. I love, 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 love this foundation. Hey, Stephanie. And the reason why is basically because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation, and I love the way it looks on my skin. Okay, so that's foundation number one. Foundation number two is in the same vein, which was definitely a shocker. As you guys know, I did not think that I would be saying that I love this Rare Beauty foundation. They can say what they want to say. I don't understand what people are missing with this foundation. Oh my God, I'm so lost. Especially for somebody, y'all see how I start off a lot of times. I have dark spots down here and down here sometimes, you know, and I don't really have them all over my face per se, but I do have some in some concentrated areas, and this covers it. I'm so lost on why people don't like this foundation. It is like a skin finish for real, like it, and it wears beautifully. Now it may be the primers that I'm using to make sure that this foundation lasts on my skin. I don't know what people are talking about. This is the bomb. The bomb. I'm talking about just beautiful finish. Kind of puts me in the mindset of the Pat, but at a cheaper price. And nothing I think in her line is what, over $30 or $40 or something like that. I think it's over, I don't know, because I can't remember how much this foundation was. But this right here, if you have not given Rare Beauty a try and you like something very lightweight but with some coverage, and that's like it's almost like your skin just better for real. I'm so serious about this foundation. Shocker for me, because I was not even going to try it. Okay, moving now into number three. Okay, so we have the Nars Soft Mat. This was another one I wasn't even going to try. But this right here, yes, I have tried the blushes, and I love all her complexion stuff, Stephanie. The highlight, I have on her liquid blush today in, ooh, what's that shade? Hold on, it's right here because I did my makeup earlier today. So yeah, I love, even though we're not talking about blushes, Stephanie, I love her blushes. I have 3 of these in the highlighter. Yes, I love them. You just have to know how to apply them. I just put all the creams on at the same time, and then if I need to kind of reinforce the shade. Okay, woo, I don't know what happened. It just cut off. Anyway, I'm back. Hopefully you're still here. And we were talking about oh, it was too orange, Stephanie. So what shade did I get? Oh, I got Marquise too. Yeah, you may have to kind of go to Macau, or yeah, somewhere in there. This is my shade though. Sorry about that, you guys. We back at it. The Soft Mat Complete. I was not even thinking about getting this one, but I think I got some kind of coupon and ended up like, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and give it a try. I love this foundation. It's so pretty. It wears so pretty, and I like the fact the soft matte, I think it's just what's getting me. I don't know, the finish on it is beautiful. It's not weighty. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation. I don't know. All of these that I'm pretty much mentioning right through here are just like I just love them. I have just these. Hey, Patricia. Hey. This has just become something that I reach for. And if you find yourself doing that, especially if you know you want your face to look a certain way, then yeah, this is definitely that foundation that I think about. Especially like if I'm going to like brunch and I just want to look, you know, just snatched to the gods. This would definitely get me there, and it wears really, really well. So that's why this my this is why it's one of my babies now. And of course, I know a lot of people cannot get down with the fancy. And I don't, this another one. Yes, it was kind of difficult for me to find my color, my shade as well. So I know that sometimes for me in a foundation, I need to go either neutral or cool. Never really having to go warm in a foundation because it's not really my undertone. But once I found my particular, what number is this? I think this is 410. Child, y'all know I can't see. And they ain't got it nowhere else on here. But I love the wearability of this foundation. So if I need just a little more coverage, then I will go in with this one. Just full on, just beautiful, just easy. So I have put this on with a brush and a sponge. It works with either. So the more liquidy foundations, I would say use your brush. And those that seem a little bit more matte, I would say use your, hey, Miss Parker. Oh, thank you. Those that you have that have a little more matte to them, then you could probably get away with using your sponge or your brush. So sometimes you need to switch up the tool to see how the foundation works best on your skin, because we all have different. I'm more porous, and you guys know that because I spend a lot of time trying to cover up my pores and make everything look smooth. So I kind of stick to smoothing primers. Oily. So that's why I'm always kind of like looking for matte foundations originally, but with these soft mats and these glowy foundations, I have found that if you just kind of prep your skin a little bit differently for whatever foundation you're wearing, you should be able to get the wearability out of it, okay? And you guys know that my favorite of favorites, which I will probably always have on deck, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Y'all know this my baby boo. It's probably gonna, this is like, you know, I saw some reviews on this foundation, and I guess once again, I guess maybe you just have to try things for yourself. I'm just gonna say that, because the way they talked about this foundation, I thought it was going to be cakey. I thought it was going to be, the only thing that I agree with people on, yes, it's an oldie but goodie. Like when I say I feel like I know, you know how you have that foundation where you know it's going to do the dang old thing. It's going to photograph beautifully. It's going to wear well. It's great in heat. When I'm trying to be whatever, this is the foundation that I pull out, especially if I'm going to an event or something where it's something outside, but I still want my face to really maintain this Estee. Now the struggle may be a little real in trying to find out your color. Yeah, girl, this is my, ooh, I am never, like, I haven't really opened this box because I haven't really had a chance to use this foundation this year. This is my second one. So anything that I have purchased twice, which this is my second one of this is my second bottle of the Fenty. So you know, I have plenty of foundation. So if I buy something a second time of a foundation, then you guys know that I want to rock with this. So when I get down low on this or the soft matte or any of those, I'm going to keep them in my repertoire. It's, you know, the pat, yes, they're going to stay in my repertoire. I do have an honorable mention, only because hey Kim, I was pleasantly surprised. You know how people hype stuff up on YouTube? They real good at that. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I discovered it this year as well. I like this foundation. I don't really have an issue with it. And this shade is probably one of the closest shade matches I've had to my skin. Like, it puts me in the mindset of the shade match from Estee Lauder. Like, it's just almost on point. That's one reason why I love the way this wears on my skin. I like the finish of it. I really was surprised that I really like this foundation as much as I do. I don't use it a lot. And not just because, you know, I kind of have my foundations for things, but if I just kind of want to just be extra that day for no reason, and you just never know where you go end up when we could go outside. This is the foundation. I know we're in the house and, you know, but this really is the perfect time for us to be playing in our foundations so you can see, you know, if it's going to work for you or not. That's what I think anyway. So those are my top 5 and my honorable mention. So you guys know that I love a good drugstore foundation. You guys know that. You know I rocked out with Wet n Wild. I still have Wet n Wild. Don't play. But this time I really sat down and thought about the foundations from the drugstore. Me too, Kim. That really kind of brought it and why I feel like they, you know, might just be a little underrated. But I think they coming for the high end people. They said y'all keep trying to play them to the left if you want to. But I'm going to start off with my surprise foundation, which when I initially tried the Maybelline Superstay, I did not like this foundation at all. I thought it was too cakey, too whatever. I was like, ugh, it looked horrible on my skin. And then one day when I tried it with my Lancome primer, and I had done the steps that I've been doing for my face here recently, I fell in love. The wearability. I use this foundation. Okay. They may have to wait. Because I got some, hold on, they may have to wait. The wearability of this foundation just shocked me. Like, it wears a long time. Now I do think Maybelline needs to work on their shade range. I do. They have a lot of shades, but it's like maybe the undertones are off a little bit. So sometimes I will even mix in a shade, or no, this is 340. I just pulled this from over there. But I will, 355 is what I normally wear, but I will put a pinch of this 340 in there just to kind of give me a little more goldeny, because I think the 355 is a little too warm. So, but I love this foundation. I use this on my clients when they talking about they going, hey Miss Parker, when they talking about they going somewhere, they gonna be out all night. I am growing this for my makeup kit. I have bought shades and shades and plenty of shades of this just for my makeup kit, because I love the way this wears and the way it responds to everyone's skin. Maybelline Superstay. The second one, and I love this foundation, you guys. I think I love this one because it's so lightweight wearing and it just gives a beautiful finish. It is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. And to me, it does, when I put this on, without, you guys know I do a lot to kind of make my makeup stay all day. This looks fresh from the time I put it on to whenever I take it off. Like, of course, really, I don't have to do a lot of repowdering and all that stuff. Not because of just because of how I kind of do my face routine. So, however it kind of looks, like I've had this makeup on since what, 8 o'clock this morning, 9 o'clock this morning. And it is now 4:21. So I do my makeup the way I do my makeup is so that I don't have to try to, you know, do a lot of powder or add a lot of powder back into my face. And so I kind of want the natural oils and stuff like that to come through. This is what that reminds me of. It reminds me of, like, I've worn it. It still looks fresh. It still looks dope. It's not powdery. And it does not fade out on you. If you have not tried this L'Oreal, I would say, especially if you're looking for everyday foundation and you don't want to get into your higher end foundations, especially since we're at home and you just want to start playing, I would say definitely give this a try. A try. You will not be disappointed. Another one is my $5 boo. This is my $5 boo right here. This is the Believe Beauty foundation. I love this foundation. This foundation, even though it only costs $5 and you can get it at the Dollar General, there is something spectacular about this foundation. Like, it wears well, it is not heavy, it's not cakey, it gives great coverage, it photographs beautifully. What else? Just a shocker all the way around. I'm just, if you just in a crunch, this $5 gonna get you there, okay? And this should come as no shock that the Born to Glow is still, look at this, I am so almost out again. This would be my third purchase of the NYX Born to Glow. I love the finish of this. I was so pleasant. Y'all know the video that I did on this one. If not, do a search and you'll see Kimberly Ink's Born to Glow. I was shocked at what it did. It just was so beautiful. Like, I don't think I've worn it like for like 12 or 13 hours, but whatever time I wore it, my face just looked like I had just done my face. I absolutely adore this little $10 baby. You can't go wrong with it. If you prime your face properly for your oily skin, you will be in love with this foundation like I am. And the last one. Now, this one may shock a couple people, but why? The reason why I am saying this foundation is just because I am an oily skin girl, for one thing. It's the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. Now, if you watch me, you know that I cannot wear this foundation back to back. I can only probably wear this once a week. The reason being is because there is something in here that kind of irritates my skin a little bit if I wear it back to back. But if I just wear it once a week, I love, like, if I want full on coverage and I ain't got time to be color correcting and doing all that, I'm going to bust this foundation out. This is a beautiful foundation. Can you sheer it out? Absolutely you can. I would also say, to kind of help those people who are concerned about it being so mattifying, I would say go in with the Born to Glow. No, it's not. That ain't the name of it. It is the NYX Professional Makeup High Glass Primer. These two together create some wonderful magic. This helps this from looking so dry on your skin if you are if you're worried about it. So I actually will mix a little bit of this into the foundation and then I will apply it on. Sometimes I just put this on and then go right in behind it with this. But this foundation, when I talk about, you just need full on coverage and you just, and it wears well, this is the foundation for you. I'm so serious. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm so serious. So yeah, those are my top 5. I have others that I just use. Speaking of, hold up, wait a minute. So I did get the Charlotte Tilbury. Hold on, y'all. The Airbrush Flawless Foundation. It is good. I do like it. Like I said, I can only wear it once a week. I can't wear it back to back. So if I wear it on Monday, I can't wear it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to wait till Thursday because there's something in it that kind of causes a little bit of irritation, and I just would rather avoid that altogether. Y'all, I tried this foundation the other day, and I'm going to do a full-on review with you all. Like, I want you guys to see it applied. This is some kind of the claims that they make about the Estee Lauder. I actually think that this actually applies. I actually think this applies to the Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like if there was any imperfection on your face. Anywhere. This gonna cover it up. This right here, this is full on, full on, full on, full on, full on. Mattifying, oily girl to the 10th power foundation. You guys. And I thought it was gonna be, I don't know why I thought this was $60. It's not, it's like 40 something bucks. But I don't know why I was putting it into the Pat McGrath category of found price. But anyway, the only reason why I have it, I want to go and get the setting powder and something in one of her primers. I do want to try it. The shade that I have, Stephanie, is 12.5 neutral. Y'all. Yeah. Yes, it's only like 44 bucks. Yeah, it wasn't Pat McGrath price. Stephanie. Oh, when I say this might be overtaking somebody. I feel like if you are I'm finna be real silly right now. I feel like if you're gonna be on somebody's red carpet, this is the foundation to wear for that. This covers up like none other. And when I say wear, and then you set it with that Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, now I would say, to kind of maybe not make you feel so sucked in, I'm almost thinking I'm almost thinking to try one of the glowy dewy setting mist first, and then going in with the sharp. Right, Stephanie, girl, this might be rival, y'all. Y'all, this might be rivaling. I still like, so far, I still like the finish of my Estee Lauder. I love the way it wears. But this right here, yes, we're gonna do a whole long, we're just gonna hold off on that. But I'm just telling y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, this might be up there somewhere in the number next year. All right. Well, that is it for me and my top five. You gonna get you some. Hey, down face girl. You gonna get you some, girl. Y'all gonna thank me. If you get that Charlotte Tilbury, I would definitely say though, hey, Miss Booker, I would definitely say use a sponge with the Charlotte Tilbury. If you're going to go out and purchase this, I would say use the sponge to just kind of give you not, because it's matte. Don't get it twisted. It's matte. But if you want the coverage, but you still want it to look a little more like skin, I would definitely say use your sponge with this here foundation. Hey, Sunflowerish 6. So yeah, y'all have any questions about any of the foundations we talked about? Tool wise, you guys have seen me review most of these and what tools I use. Everybody knows the primers that I use. I don't really switch up those too often because it is definitely what works for me. Oops, side note, so I use the Peach Perfect again today, and I like this powder. I like it. I like both of them. So I use the caramelized, girl, I use the caramelized peach to set the concealer, and then I use the translucent peach whisper to kind of use as the baking, to kind of give me a little more brightening, because this is almost like skin tonish for me underneath here, which I like. And then I just go in a little bit on top with the peach whisper. Just thought I'd let y'all know. That's foundation I have on today, which is so weird. I was like, why didn't I put on one of my foundations today? I actually have on the Huda Beauty foundation today. I'm such a crazy person. I'm like, I should have put on one of my girls that I love, but yeah, no, it's all love. I just wanted to wear this today. I like the Huda foundation. It photographs really well, by the way. You don't have to do, you know how a lot of people you'll go in and sometimes you'll see people where they have kind of done a lot of smoothing or something to their pictures. What is this foundation called? What is it called? It is called the Faux Filter Foundation. You don't really need to do that with that foundation. It really just makes your skin look really good. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do my Charlotte Tilbury review for you guys. I just, want to make sure my hair be right, girl, and come on through with the special. I think that's the only thing I do need to go and get. I do want to try one of her primers and her setting powder to go with the foundation. And I'm wondering, sometimes you're like, because I heard people say the setting powder was lightweight, but it may be lightweight because for this particular foundation, it is mattifying. So you probably wouldn't need a full coverage or any coverage type setting powder to go with that foundation. Does that make sense? Does it make sense, you guys? I think that's why. So I do want to go get the at least the setting powder. If I kind of see that the primers are not something I may be into, then I'll just stick to the primers that I use for my face. And I'm telling you, my Lancome has made such a difference in my, I hate that this costs so much money, but it's worth it. It has made a lot of my foundations look a lot more alive and smoother on the skin and easy to work with and wear a little bit longer. Sorry, that's the primer that's doing it. All right, you guys, we've been on here for 23 minutes, and I did not want to keep you guys. I wanted to keep my promise and come on and talk about my favorite foundations. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Did I miss you said yup? What you saying yup to? I missed something. What I missed, girl? What did I miss? Whew. So yeah, I'm here for the foundations. Okay. I am. Thank you all so much for the thumbs up. And thank you all for always jumping in here with me. The only reason, side note before we run off, the only reason why I didn't mention the Too Faced Born This Way matte, I like this foundation, but I don't know that I like it more than the ones that I mentioned. It's not a bad foundation. It wears really well, but I think the ones that I picked are the ones that I kind of like automatically want to reach for, and then I have to stop myself and say, girl, you finna be in the house, or I'm coming over here playing with you guys. I don't necessarily have to go there. I can use this foundation up. I don't know if this will be a repurchase. The ones that I showed you today, the 5 of the affordable and the 5 of the drugstore, these are the ones that I repurchased. And this is believe is my second. This is my second, or yeah, this is my second bottle. Sure, girl. I can name them real quick, no problem. So the top 5. Oh, thank you. So the top 5 that we started off with was Pat McGrath. Hey, Tandra. Then we went into the Rare Beauty. And then we went into the Nars. The Nars Soft Mat. Nars has a lot of foundations, but the Nars Soft Mat. And I like the Nars other one too that I have. But I don't like I do for this one. But the Nars Soft Mat. We have the Fenty. The Soft Mat. This is Soft Mat too, right, y'all? Yeah. This is the Soft Mat one, not the hydrated one. This is the Soft Mat one. And then we have the Estee Lauder with a possible that may be running circles around some of that other stuff, the Charlotte Tilbury. Drugstore, we had, I forget, I did mention my Giorgio Armani. I like this one because of the color match. And it surprised me because this is the Luminous Silk one, and I like it a lot. Drugstore, we started off with the Maybelline Superstay, because you guys know I did not like this one originally. Love it now. It has made its way into my makeup kit. The Infallible L'Oreal, beautiful. And then I came in, I think, with the Nyx Born To Glow. And then we have the Believe, my $5 boobay out of Dollar General. And then I just dropped, hold on, let me get my last one, my Juvia's Place Velvety, what's this called, Chad? I Am Magic foundation. So these are my 5 for the drugstore. And like I said, I have other foundations that I play with, but the ones that I know if I'm going for a certain type of vibe or color or look, then the top 5 from the high end and the top 5 from the drugstore, those are the ones, and those are the ones I would repurchase, and I have repurchased, FYI, some of them twice over. All righty. If you guys don't have any other questions for me, definitely let me know your top 5. Why don't you guys put that in the comments? So if it's something that I may have been thinking about purchasing, maybe you can convince me to purchase it. I don't know. And some stuff I've tried and returned because it didn't work out for me. You know, Sephora doesn't let you get testers anymore, which I kind of think that's not a great idea, but hey, run y'all business how y'all want to run y'all business. But anyway, and I'm still playing with the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I wore that yesterday. Yes, I do like it, but I think I would use it as an everyday foundation. That and the Kat Von D Portrait, those two I would just kind of interchange as an everyday, kind of like medium coverage type foundation. Okay? Alrighty, you guys. Until the next time, I will definitely see you on next time. So tomorrow, what's today? So tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, hop back on with me tomorrow. We're gonna go through my top 10 eyeshadow palettes. 10. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I've been looking. I've just been looking. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so difficult. Some of them I'm sure will be no surprise to you all. At all, but we're gonna go through them. All right, until the next time, I'll see you all the next time. I really do appreciate it, YouTube, and happy new year. Even though I'm coming back on here tomorrow to do the eyeshadow, so join me tomorrow for that. And if you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer them, especially if it's anything about the foundations that I talked about today. I know we kind of like went all the way around the world and then came back, but yeah, I'll be happy to answer them. All right, until the next time, I see you all on the next turn. Thanks.